you to the Ask Jeff YouTube channel. Here's today's question. Is there a correct way to pray or approach God in prayer? How do I keep it from becoming ritualistic or legalistic? Well, let's work those descriptions backwards. Anything that is legalistic means that if you don't do it a certain way, then you're wrong. So in other words, if you say, well, the best way to pray is on your knees. If I'm not on my knees, I'm not really praying, then we're getting legalistic. Ritualistic means that we're doing the same thing in the same order and the same manner. In other words, saying the same words or utilizing the same tactics in our prayer. So really, ritualistic is what we say, and legalistic is the form of which it takes. So how do we keep from doing that? Well, I think it's a very simple answer. We do as we would in a normal human relationship. The Bible says in Hebrews chapter 4 that we approach the throne of grace to the Lord with boldness, that we, much like Queen Esther in the Old Testament, we have the ability to walk straight into the throne room and have a conversation. We are called the bride of Christ. Notice that whole Esther illustration. She was the bride, just walked in and had a conversation. Well, I know not everybody on the other side of the camera is married, but my wife and I do not have these same conversations every day in the exact same manner, in the exact same place, at the exact same time. That's why it's a relationship. Sometimes we're in the kitchen, sometimes we're in the car, sometimes we're on the phone, sometimes we're in the bedroom. We're a lot of different places. Sometimes, though we're not in heated exchange, we're shouting across the house because we're headed to an event or whatever it may be. And sometimes we're very close and whispering to each other. And why? Because that is a walking, living, real relationship. So my encouragement to you is to do exactly what the Apostle Paul encouraged us to do. Pray without ceasing. Now, one of the most humorous things in my own prayer life is there are times where I get on my knees. There are times I'm in my proverbial prayer closet, and I'm just pouring it out to the Lord. Everything is just there. It's intimate. It's intense. You know what? Usually the first thing I do or say when I get up is, all right, God, let's go. In other words, the same Lord who is with me on my knees is with me walking to my car, to the whatever it may be. So again, I think the way to vote ritualistic or legalistic is just to keep it real, authentic. Don't overthink it, overanalyze it. A relationship is ongoing. It is pliable in the sense that we are learning how more or better to be His children, His sons, His daughters. And as Hebrews 4 says, just walk right on into the room and have a conversation. Great question. If you have one, send it to askjeff.net. Maybe your question will be tomorrow's. Thanks for being a part of today's daily question. Now, we answer a question each and every day. Please feel free to submit a new question at askjeff.net. We may not have gotten to yours today, but we eventually will continue to be a part of this. Subscribe so you don't miss out on a question every day.